One of my favorite offerings within the Essential series is our range of step lights and wall lights. We have a variety of recessed or surface mounted configurations and quite a solid group of families that work together with small or larger versions, low intensity and high intensity. So let's start from the beginning. All of these fixtures fall within the PowerBoard lighting engine. That means they have low voltage input, that's 10 to 15 volts. They have a default of 2700K for your color temperature, and from a beam angle and optics standpoint, we're going to talk about all those different options here with each product specifically. Heat management is not a problem. We have that built into the board circuitry as well as to the fixtures from a heat management design. And from a ZDC link compatibility, they could be offered in zoning dimming, or zoning dimming color, depending on the fixture and its capabilities. So let's start from the beginning. This grouping here is our Echo series. We have two versions of the Echo. We have an Echo 6 and an Echo 8. The Echo 6 refers to 6 centimeters in diameter. Obviously, the larger family that you can see here is the Echo 8. Both families, in a sense, have all 4 options from a style standpoint, but I'm going to pull out the round on the 6 because I have it right here. These are recessed lights. You do have the optics that fall within the back end, and we do give you a conduit to install the fixture within. So I removed the O-rings just so we can talk about this, and remove the lighting engine. You can see that this is the smaller version, so from a North American standpoint, it does recess perfectly within an 1.5 inch conduit, or the Echo 8 goes into the larger 2-inch conduit. There is not a lot of tamper resistance necessarily, so I do recommend this option go from a more residential perspective, but you do have a very tight fit when you push it into the wall with that light pressure in a sense, so you do have the security that you need, but again, from a residential perspective. The Echo 6 and Echo 8 are both die-cast brass, so you can get that nice, clean, and natural brass effect, or if you prefer, we do have powder coat options in a variety of standard colors or even custom colors, depending on the nature of the architecture or hardscape that you're putting this into. In addition to the Echo fixtures, I do have the Hatch series as well. This is the smaller version of the Hatch. We do see these sold more in the North American environment because they fit perfectly within a standard single gang junction box. If you do need a wider junction box or a wider application, we do have the larger version of the Hatch. And in that case, it actually fits perfectly on the horizontal configuration of a single gang junction box, or a standard 4-inch box as well. So the Hatch family is designed for, number one, ease of use from an installation standpoint, because all the pieces are readily available, or in some cases, already pre-installed. Now, from a spacing standpoint, you will find solid spacing depending on the foot candles and the traffic that you have. And the 6 or the 8 have their various configurations. Obviously, the 8, the wider version, will give you the widest spread, and in a sense, the widest spacing options. But go to the website for our spacing tool for quick and easy answers on which option you need for your application. So the Hatch itself, both the small and the large version, is also available in die-cast aluminum. And in that case, because it is die-cast aluminum, we put a marine grade anodization layer over the front of it, as well as the secondary layer of powder coat. So you have a dual layer of protection over the entire fixture from scratch, UV, and other corrosion things that might happen in the environment. So that is the Hatch family. So in addition to the Echoes, the 2 Hatches, we do have a couple versions right here. So this is the Strata. The Strata this is the longer version. We do have the shorter version, which is basically cut in half here. Again, depending on the style, the nuances of the application, as well as the needs of the spacing. You will find this louvered design and configuration here. Really, it does hide quite a bit of light, so if you need more of a marker light effect, where you're getting delivered lumens anywhere from 10 to 20, then this is a solid application for you. Again, this is all low voltage. But if you just need to mark where the spot is, then this is a great application for you. This is the Strata, both the longer version you're seeing here or the shorter version. Now we'll call it the sister family here. This is the Fin. The Fin also has a small and large. This is the width of the small just for the Strata. This is the width of the large. Different look, different feel, a single louver in this case, but in both cases, you're getting a low amount of light levels anyway. In both the cases of the Strata and the Fin, they are recessed wall lights. The back box looks something like this concept. Obviously, it does come in two pieces, one to mount in the wall when you are building the wall itself, and the other to pop in afterwards. We give you plenty of tools that make it easy to install. We give you spacer tools to keep the box intact, and other fasteners and hardware just to make the process easy. But for the Fin and the Strata versions, you do have the back box to work with, and it works very well for you. So from a finish standpoint, you can tell that the Fin is made out of brass. The Strata, you can't tell from here, but it is actually made from copper. So you can get default copper finishes or brass finishes, depending on if you're using the Strata or the Fin. But if you'd like, as you see here, we also have powder coat options as well with our standard colors or those custom colors that we've already talked about. Now, lastly, that's all of our recessed wall light configurations. I do have one surface mounted one that I wanted to talk about. This is our S strip. This is a classic under the cap type light that can fit in a lot of different places, from underneath stair rails to hiding within decks to more commonly under capstones and granite countertops and other things. So the S strip has a single diode coming from the end of it. You do have a very wide spread of about 110 degrees. Within that case, you do have your classic 2700K from a color temperature standpoint. The great aspects of this is that it has a very low profile. And with that, you can use just the fixture itself, or we do have a mounting bracket that does come with the fixture that allows you to snap it in place and to give you additional security depending on what you're mounting it to. So a couple of Acorn nuts, which come actually pre-installed for this fixture. And in that case, that will allow you to easily install it wherever you need to be. It also has a very unique design on the internal standpoint that allows you to easily replace parts, which is great for this type of fixture and this type of category. So this is just a handful of the products that we have from a wall light category, which is why I love these products. So remember, aluminum, brass, or copper are your base material options depending on the fixture. These are all low voltage applications. You do have a variety of different surface mounted and recess mounted options. If you have any questions about these products or any other products within the Essential series or the rest of the LumaScape product line, go to LumaScape website for all of your training needs. Thanks for watching.